President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. on Thursday held a bilateral meeting with United States President Joe Biden, the first between the two nations in years. Marcos said he and Biden talked about the deeply rooted relationship of the U.S. and the Philippines, noting the millions of Filipino Americans and Filipinos residing in the U.S. He also said he is optimistic that the U.S.-Philippines alliance will further strengthen. For his part, Biden reaffirmed the ironclad commitment of the U.S. to the defense of the Philippines. The White House said that Marcos and Biden talked about the South China Sea, energy security, climate action, and infrastructure during the bilateral meeting. Other topics also discussed were the war between Russia and Ukraine, ASEAN matters, the crisis in Burma, and the importance of respect for human rights. Before the bilateral meeting, Marcos and Biden had the chance to first deliver public statements.
The relationship between the United States and the Philippines, to state the obvious, has very deep roots. We've had some rocky times, but the fact is it's a critical relationship from our perspective. I hope you feel the same way.
The relationship, the 100-plus-year-old relationship between the Philippines and the U.S. continues to evolve as we face the challenges of this new century and the events that we have been watching over the past few months, really. So we have very much to discuss in terms of redefining, I suppose, in many ways. We are your partners, we are your allies, we are your friends. And in like fashion, we have always considered the United States our partner, our ally, and our friend.
Marcos Jr.'s meeting with Biden signals the pivot in the Philippines' foreign policy towards the U.S. Since his predecessor, then President Rodrigo Duterte, leaned to China and Russia. Malacanang said President Marcos is the only leader to have met with Biden. Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles said there were 48 requests from world leaders to meet with Biden, but the U.S. President only granted that of Marcos. Tomorrow, Friday, is the last day of Marcos's working visit here in New York, and he's expected to meet with more American business leaders. This is Daphne Galvez reporting for INQUIRER.net in New York City.